Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask. Let's do Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, May 22nd, International Being You Day, National Craft Distillery Day, National Maritime Day, National Solitaire Day, National Biomusical Instrument Day, National Vanilla Pudding Day, and World Paloma Day. All of those things happening Saturday. On Sunday, National Lucky Penny Day and National Taffy Day. Do you have a favorite taffy?
Banana.
Oh, really? Which brand, though? Is there a favorite?
Laffy Taffy.
Yeah.
Banana
is there
Laffy
anything?
Taffy.
Yeah.
I do like saltwater taffy. I don't hardly
that's
ever
good.
get it,
Yeah.
but it is good.
But Laffy Taffy, they're kind of
The
like
saltwater
the main.
taffy, I like the peppermint.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. I Googled World Paloma Day, recognized as the national drink of Mexico, a refreshing cocktail made with tequila and grapefruit soda. So there you go. I'd never heard of that, so apparently I need to try that. Also, I've got a guest joining me, and he's got a book. His name is Mike Smith. The book is 100 Worst Ideas Ever, and I'm excited to chat about this. Sounds like my kind of book.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. A new survey finds, on average, people say they feel 7 years younger than their actual age. I was not involved in this study. There are days I feel 15 years older than my actual age. Most of the time, I think I feel my age.
Yeah, I would say I feel pretty good, close to my age.
The last few weeks, I feel much older. We've been helping our daughter get her house ready.
Yeah, we've been painting.
A lot of strenuous things I don't typically do.
Yeah, we're radio people.
Yeah, my knees hurt. My hands hurt. It hurts to breathe. It hurts just everything. A new poll says 77% of Americans plan on traveling this summer. That's cool. Get out and travel. And 1 in 3 British men say they wear their underwear more than one day in a row. 1 in 100 say they wear their underwear up to a full week. Ugh.
Ew.
Yeah. Don't do that. Ugh. Surveys and studies and such. Brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At BetterCreditCards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. BetterCreditCards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
This is your Brain on Drugs, brought to you by TimeForRehab.com. Every day we share stories here about people doing silly things under the influence, but addiction is no laughing matter. If you or someone you know needs help, there is help. It's available at TimeForRehab.com. Here's the story for today. It's a short story. Rapper T.I. and his wife Tiny are under investigation for drugging and sexually assaulting women together.
Oh.
So I'm not exactly sure what. There's probably more to the story. That's the entire story that I have. But I don't really, you and I are married.
Yes.
So we do a lot of stuff together. Does that sound like something that you'd say, hey, let's get on board?
Hey,
going
it's a
out
date night. Let's
go,
no.
that's a whole different, and who would be the first one to bring that up? Like, hey, you know what I was thinking would be kind of fun. Like, I don't even know how you'd start that conversation. Not that I want to, because I don't, but that is what happens when your brain is on drugs.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. Sarah Silverman posted a photo last week of her bare behind to promote her podcast. You should see what Heidi's posting today to promote our radio show. Just kidding. She's not doing any of that. I don't quite understand how that was going to help. Other than, I guess we're talking about it. John Fogerty's home is for sale. He had a tremendous music talent, became one of rock and roll's biggest stars. His San Fernando Valley estate, 9,000 square feet, a fountain-fed swimming pool, 8 bedrooms, spa, outdoor kitchen, and rooftop deck. It says here it is for sale for $9 million. So,
Wouldn't that be nice?
top10realestatedeals.com sends me all of these. They have I'm going to try to squeeze more of these in. It's fascinating to me, some of these homes and some of the things they have. So I'll try to squeeze more of that stuff in. Big screen,
What
little
surprises
screen.
me always is the number of bedrooms compared to the number of bathrooms.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always so
8
disproportionate.
bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Just kidding.
No, it's usually like 3 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms.
Oh, is
it's
that what it
insane.
is?
There's usually so many more bathrooms.
Well, convenience. Big screen, little screen brought to you by channelsurfertv.com.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of RadioSavings.com. Very bizarre story out of Australia where a woman had to get her tonsils removed, and when she woke up, she had an Irish accent. What?
I've heard of this
I
happening.
just don't understand how that would happen, but apparently she got her tonsils removed and became Irish, so I don't know. Don't know why.
I've heard of that. People coming out of anesthesia with an accent.
But
Yeah.
nobody really knows why that happens.
I don't know.
The CEO of Disney says there's room at the Florida Disney World theme park to expand attendance caps and still keep people safe. So they're saying, hey, we can add more people and still be safe. Nick Jonas has revealed that he cracked a rib in a bike accident. So that's not good. A new report claims Melania
Revealed this as if
Yeah.
it's like a bombshell.
Exactly. A new report claims, I said Melania, Melinda Gates, I don't know what I'm talking about, could be trying to add billions to her children's inheritance through her divorce agreement with Bill Gates. So I'm not exactly sure what that is or how that looks or how that works or any of that. Many of us have no idea the last time we left our desk, it was going to be the last time we saw it for months. So a year ago. Think about how many people
Right.
were walking away.
Left and then you didn't go back.
They were abandoned by people who thought, well, I'll probably be home and I'll be back here in a couple of weeks. Well, for some, it was a year. A woman in Scotland was gone for a whole year. When she got home, she got home to her office. She realized she had forgotten something behind. It was a banana that she had left in her drawer.
Oh, gross.
She tweeted a photo. It's actually a video of her opening it. It says, knowing there's a banana in my desk drawer at work, which has been there since a week before lockdown, is making me feel anxious. So then she went and opened the drawer and showed this banana, and it is so shriveled up.
Oh, gross.
It almost looks like a raisin. It's kind of fun to actually see. I've got a link to the video. It's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show. Excited to visit right now with Mike Smith. We're going to talk about 100 of the worst ideas in history. I bet when you were working on this, it was probably hard to narrow it down to 100 because over the course of time, we've made some really dumb things, haven't we, in mankind?
Well, we have, and this is what I like to call, with humor and a healthy dose of irreverence, this is a celebration of some of mankind's most astonishing, shall we say, faux pas, foibles, and F-ups. And it's both in the world of politics, popular culture, business, fashion, sports, entertainment, from the recent and distant past. And these are bad ideas. These are ideas that have started wars, some countries, wrecked companies, scuttled careers, lost millions of dollars, and even endangered the earth.
And I'm reading some of these things, like one, how a confused chauffeur helped start World War I. That's not a good idea.
No, not at all. And I can certainly tell you about that one, if you like.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Prior to World War I, and there is a leader of that particular area who was called Franz Ferdinand, riding through Sarajevo, Bosnia. And he's there. The people of that area do not necessarily like the fact that the Austro-Hungarian Empire is now ruling that particular vicinity. So there's a group called the Black Hand, and these are militants who make bombs. They see that he's going to be parading through Sarajevo, he and his wife in an open-air limousine. So they make some bombs, and they actually toss a bomb at his car as it goes by. It misses him, but it hits some of the spectators who are on the side of the road. Now, some of them are injured and taken to a local hospital. He tells, out of the goodness of his heart, his chauffeur to take him to that hospital so that he can give condolences and some comfort to these people who have been injured according to and along the parade route. So, unfortunately, the chauffeur takes a wrong turn and heads down a closed-off alley. It's near a sandwich shop. Inside the sandwich shop is a man named Leopold Loika, and he is having a sandwich, and you can't believe his luck when he sees outside the window that there is Franz Ferdinand, the guy he was trying to bomb earlier in that day, sitting in front of the restaurant, too, kind of like Dirty Harry with a gun in one hand and a sandwich in the other. He goes out and sadly shoots both Franz Ferdinand and his wife dead, and that is the powder keg that starts World War I, 26 million casualties, all started by a chauffeur who takes a wrong turn.
Oh, wow. When you look at the different things in this book, it's not all things like wars and sad things. There's also opportunities for people that they didn't take, like a company that turned down the greatest product placement opportunity in cinematic history. Tell me a little bit about that one.
We saw that one, E.T.'s mission to Mars aborted, and the year is 1981. And this bad idea comes from the chocolate-covered nuts, as we call them, that Mars Incorporated, the candy bar people. So they turned down, as you said, perhaps the greatest product placement opportunity in movie history. And we've all seen the movie E.T. I'm sure you have as well, John.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And in that film, Elliot, the character Elliot, lures E.T., the extraterrestrial, out of he's in a closet, hiding in the closet, and there's a trail of candies that is put out before him. So E.T.'s producers approached Mars Incorporated for permission to use one of their products in the film. They figured a visitor from another planet would most likely be attracted to the most popular candy on Earth, which is M&M's. But the space cadets, as we call them at Mars, say no. Further, they state, we don't want an alien eating our candy. It might frighten the children, if you can imagine that. So now E.T.'s producers are stuck, and they scramble to find a replacement. They stumble upon an obscure, largely unpopular candy Hershey has been struggling to market called the Reese's Pieces. And a deal is struck where Hershey agrees to pay absolutely nothing for placing Reese's Pieces in the film, and in exchange they promote the movie and some of their own advertising for the candy. E.T. then rockets past Star Wars to become the biggest grossing film of its time, and Reese's Pieces sales blast off with it. Hershey calls the deal the biggest marketing coup in history, and product placement becomes a staple in TV and movies thereafter.
That is fantastic. And you can learn about this and many other things in the new book. Where do I find the book, sir? Is it available right now?
It's available now through Amazon. We just put together the audiobook for it. I am in the video production business, so we know how to. I'm one of the rare authors who knows how to put audio together. So we updated all 100 stories. Some new stories have been added, music and sound effects blended in along with some Hollywood voice actors, some doing impressions of famous figures. It just is a better way to bring the entire experience to life. And that's available right now on Audible, iTunes, and Amazon as well.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it a bunch.
Oh, thank you.
And it's called 100 of the Worst Ideas in History. It's available now. I'll throw a link to it in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Riding a roller coaster could help you pass a kidney stone. I think we actually talked about this.
Yeah.
After multiple people reported they passed a kidney stone while riding Walt Disney World's Big Thunder Mountain Railroad ride, a research team from Michigan State University decided to investigate the phenomenon. This happened about 5 years ago. They conducted tests with a model kidney. They found that there was a 64% kidney stone pass rate for those seated in the rear of the ride. That number was 16% for those seated in the front. So they're saying if you have a kidney stone and you're trying to pass it on a roller coaster, sit in the back.
Huh.
And, that's probably a good idea. That is today's fun fact. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. Bettercreditcards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, RadioTravelGroup.com presents a news headline from somewhere in this world. Dateline China. Police in China recently detained a 30-year-old man for breaking and entering. He's accused of stealing a motorcycle and robbing 2 stores. The crimes were ordinary, but his motive was not. The man told police, "I want my father-in-law to know that I am not a good person, so they'll suggest my wife and I divorce and I get set free." 30-year-old man on a crime spree, so his wife will divorce him. So that is not a good way to do it. But
Just divorce her, dude.
I don't know. Apparently things are different. That is from China. A news headline from somewhere in this world.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. A woman who was hoarding gasoline tried to flee police in a stolen car, and she crashed into a fiery wreck. It's happened in South Carolina about a little over a week ago. 2007 Pontiac G6. They ran the plates. They found it was stolen. The driver, 28-year-old Jessica Dale Patterson, tried to outrun the deputy, lost control of the car, flipped over on the side of the road. The vehicle immediately caught fire. Multiple explosions were heard inside the vehicle. Patterson emerged from the car on fire herself. Deputies pushed her to the ground and extinguished the flames. She told authorities she was hoarding several containers of fuel in the trunk, which were responsible for the fire. No immediate word on the condition of her or the charges against her. That is a bad idea. Every single thing involved there. Hoarding gas, stealing a car, trying to outrun the police. All of those things are bad on their own. You add them together, you get a fiery crash on the side of the road. Just don't do it. It is today's Weird News, brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for your moment of duh, brought to you by RadioSavings.com. Angered over losing about $400 at a slot machine, a Florida woman decided to phone in a bomb threat.
Oh, boy.
She said she did it to blow off steam. 54-year-old Adele Belzer used her cell phone to call the Seminole Hard Rock Casino to claim, "I left a bomb in your casino."
Oh, my gosh.
It was not a good plan. She was a rewards club or a players club reward program, whatever it was. Anyway, her phone number was listed at the place, so they knew exactly
when
who
she
it was.
called in, they knew who they were talking to.
They tracked her phone very easily. Police confronted her at 4 a.m. She lost $380 on the slot machines, and she was angry, had some anger issues.
Don't gamble what you can't afford to lose.
Decided she was going to do this to blow off some steam.
Wow.
She was arrested, by the way, for making a false report about planting a bomb, explosive, or weapon of mass destruction. So that's what she was charged with, other than just being a dummy, because that's not against the law. It is, though, today's moment of duh.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, But I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for Is It a Golf Course or Is It a Rehab Center? Brought to you by TimeForRehab.com. Heidi, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Harpath Hills, Nashville, Tennessee. Is it a golf course or is it a rehab center?
Say it again.
Harpath Hills.
Harpath Hills. I'm going
Nashville,
to say
Tennessee.
that is a rehab center.
No. Here's the thing I got to tell you. The longer you put into these things, the more you think about it, the worse you've done every single time. Shoot from the hip, Heidi. Shoot from the hip. And I just got to say, for those of you who know this play, we're not golfers, so I just want. There have been a couple of them now where people are like, "She didn't know Augusta," so I'm just kidding. She probably would have known that one. All right, this is how we play. Is it a golf course or is it a rehab center? Brought to you by TimeForRehab.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. Comes your way courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. Here's a headline. World's youngest crypto billionaire donates $1 billion to the India COVID Relief Fund.
That's nice.
That's really cool. I hope I'm saying all this right. Ethereum's 27-year-old co-founder, Vitalik Buterin. I hope I said all of that right.
No
he is
idea
the
what we're
world's
talking
youngest
about.
crypto billionaire.
Okay.
And he just donated over $1 billion to a range of other charities, and the big one is the India COVID Relief Fund. So he made the donations with the tokens, these online tokens, the cryptocurrencies. Several different creators of different currencies have all worked together, and it sounds like this is one of the reasons this guy's done so well. Anyway, in this single transaction, he donated 50 trillion tokens, which works out to $1.2 billion to the India COVID Relief Fund, set up by a tech entrepreneur in India. So they're helping out in the country that this gentleman lives in. This guy launched this blockchain back in 2015. He is the world's youngest crypto billionaire. He's just 27. He was born in Russia, just outside of Moscow, moved to Canada with his family when he was 18. He co-founded Bitcoin Magazine and later joined another gentleman, and they founded their own digital currency. So
Wow.
that digital
We should
currency.
figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
And just do that.
Sell some John and Heidi coin? No? How much is this worth here? Sir, nothing. That is a bottle cap. I'm not sure how cryptocurrency works. All right, time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show this weekend.